Hey guys, today I'm gonna talk about my relocation process after college. Okay, back to business. I relocated about 2 times in my life, but only once for a job, and I'll be going through the process again soon. So I thought through all of the things I've learned through the process. As I was interviewing for Google, I knew that if I got the offer, I would need to relocate. The decision was already made. Luckily, Google gave me a relocation bonus, which helped me both buy my flight and have a set security deposit for an apartment. One of my mentors, Boris, connected me to 3 people who themselves relocated to San Francisco, so I was able to get on the phone with them. They taught me about the apartment hunting timeline, different platforms that I can use, such as Craigslist and Facebook groups. And they even taught me that natives don't necessarily call SF San Fran. They call it either SF or San Francisco. I was also already working with a therapist, which helped me rethink how I want to spend my time in a new city. And when I moved at the end of February, both my mom and my brother came to help me with the whole apartment hunting process. So all of that was super helpful. But even with all of this support, the whole process was still really difficult for me. Of course, I went to Baruch College, which was a commuter school. And although I did have the dorming experience my first year of college at Binghamton University, I spent the majority of my college years living at home and close to family. So moving all the way across the country definitely was a stretch for me, especially given that the majority of my college friends were staying in New York. I was not only going from being a student to having a full-time job, but it was also a new city, a new relationship status, and just a whole new lifestyle altogether. Given all these changes, I took it as an opportunity to really just look within. I spent my first couple of months in my own space so that I could build a better relationship with myself, journaling, reflecting, and asking myself questions such as, when I'm 80 years old, what kind of memories do I want to have? Who do I want to become? And what kind of people do I want to meet? A few of the things I decided on was that 1, I want to be more purpose-driven and work on creative projects that are interesting and fun to me. And the second thing was that I wanted to find friends who were just as reflective, ambitious, and also super fun at the same time. In the summertime, I met one of the APMM interns, Xiomara. She was going through a lot of the same things that I was going through. So at some point, we decided that in order to get out of this whole rut, we would go out and do something we both liked. We ended up going dancing bachata at a place called Space 550, which became our go-to spot for the rest of the summer. This was really great because I started doing something I love, and especially given that it was bachata, I felt like I had a piece of home with me. I was able to meet people from different cultures, other parts of the country, other parts of the world, and honestly, it was just a really great thing. I wasn't expecting that. So finding community was really one of the biggest things for me. I ended up joining one of the Innocence dance teams and hung out with a lot of people from the MLT community who were also going through these transitions themselves and were from all different parts of the country. I also went to different events that were really interesting to me, such as this Shut Up and Write event that I found on Meetup, where I was able to work on a video project after my vacation with my sister and also got to meet a lot of great people there. And so through all of these events and different organizations, I was able to find great friends who were emotionally intelligent and also super fun, which changed the whole game for me. I'm so glad that I went through this experience because it all helped me really better understand myself, be a bit more independent, and even test out different living styles so that I kind of have a good idea of the kind of living environment I want to have sometime in the future. So the biggest thing that helped me was having that support system, taking those few months to reflect, and building that community so that this next time I go through this transition, I know exactly what to do and can prepare for those things a few months in advance. And it'll be that much easier for me. Well, that's it, guys. Leave a comment below. What other relocation tips might you have for someone going through this process? Shout out to Jeanette for the sweetest comments on the last video.